Skyhold. We had just finally finished our big Orlesian game quest there. Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. So we are past it, and we have Morrigan here at Skyhold with us. Which is great news. Appears as though we may have someone to judge that I must have forgotten about. Let me make sure my chat is up here. It seems to be slow today. We'll get there. Alright, so let's see who we need to sit in judgment of. I have no memory of this.
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Florian de Chalon.
Florian,
Titles
of
are among
course.
the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
Good morning and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here. And I'm sorry it's been a little while. I've been launching back into my first work week of the new year. So I apologize, I've been off. But it's so nice to be back in Thedas now. Judging, folks. Alright. Welcome to my party. I like that.
Out of your element, Florian. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
Despite her posture, Lady Florian has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realize he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Jester's outfit. Bad shoes. Rest of time. Done. Exile is sounding pretty good, but that doesn't really get anyone anything. Put her guile to work for us. It's interesting, but there would need to be heavy stipulations. I'm not really sure what that crown is necessarily supposed to mean. Like most of the other symbols have a, this is being stoic, or this is sad, or this is funny. I'm not sure what exactly the crown means. You're being royal right now. So, let's do this, though it may be a mistake. I'm trusting too many people, and I'm going to get myself hurt. I'm going to hurt my feelings one of these days.
Remains a creature of formality and opportunity. We have use for both. Grand Duchess, Josephine will see that your wiles profit the Inquisition. Don't disappoint.
Oh,
As long as Josephine is in charge.
The game is never truly over, your worship.
But yeah, she's way too pleased about that. Should have been Jester's outfit. Bad shoes. Oh well. We'll see what happens with Florian there. Alright, so we got a new operation at the war table. That must be something Florian can do for us. I don't think we need to stop in and craft anywhere. However, I do want to run up here first. I think it's out this way. And see if we can find the garden. There we are. Because I believe that this is where Morrigan ends up after you recruit her to your cause. There she is. Welcome, Morrigan. It's been too long.
'Tis a large
I quite
fortress,
clearly need
Inquisitor.
to sip some water.
I think.
Pardon me.
Until recently, this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
All right. Let's see. How do you know about this place?
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tarar Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
I'm incredibly grateful. That's all I could ever ask.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
All right, let's try that one more time, see if there's anything
My
else we
Lady
can
Inquisitor.
pry out of her. Tell me more about
Know
yourself.
more about you.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks?
All
Once I was
slinky-like.
living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kakari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that
It's a
I
very
arrived.
fancy elf walking back there. I'm trying to get a peek at their robes. Sorry, Morrigan. What were you saying?
You were in Ferelden during the Blight?
The Blight began in the Kakari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand.
Yeah, it was like during the
Indeed,
tutorial
I
sequence of
forcibly
Dragon
held
Age
Ferelden's
Origins.
side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated. We did not part on good terms. I regret a great deal, but that, most of all. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point.
Exactly as she just said.
I knew the
Yeah.
Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
I'll leave you to the garden.
All right,
Of
I'm
course.
sure we'll be back around to speak to Morrigan again here. Our next big mission, as far as I'm aware, is probably the Adamant Fortress thing here in the Western Approach. We have a few more, or at least one more mission for Cassandra up here now, too. We'll have to go grab that. But everything else is mostly shards after all the cleanup work we've done in the Western Approach. Strangely, one of probably the most complete areas we have so far. And I think that's where we go back to Adamant, but I'm not entirely sure. It must just be a war table mission rather than something that appears on the map. So, let's jump out here real quick just to get that thing for Cassandra. I'm sure she'll be best pleased. Let's see here. Dorian, would you like to come? And Iron Bull, it's been a while. Let's go take care of this. So nice to see you all in the chat there. Good morning, good morning. Glad there is survival in the offing. And happy Wednesday all. It has been far too long. I said earlier, but in case you weren't around, it has been far too long since I streamed. I'm very glad to be back with you. So we'll polish this off real quick. I'm trying to make sure that our companions are in their, like, best state before we get anywhere near the end game of this. Everyone gets sort of like a... You know, when you select your party to go out, they all have those cards with designs on them, and over time the designs sort of upgrade themselves, depending on how the person feels about you. Aha, I'm still wearing my fancy ball gown here. Let me change. That should be the one. Anyone else ball gowning? Iron Bull? Good. Alright. Heading up this way. We should be able to get over to the Emerald Graves and Exalted Plains, too. I kind of want to knock this one out, because I think it might be towards the end of Cassandra's, at least her first companion mission. I'm not sure. I don't remember if there is another one. Oh, that is very kind of you. Thank you. My presence was missed. That's more than I could hope for. And likely something you should speak to a therapist about. Very kind.
Make it take you!
Lovely. Alright. We finally have this door open. Thanks, past me. And looks like we're headed just up to this camp here. There wasn't anything in here when we went through, and I was like, I wonder what's going to be here. Question asked, question answered.
We have to stop this mage.
Stop this mage! Guess I shouldn't be standing on the magical trap runes. Just in case. Alright.
It's over.
Guess we didn't
Thank
get
you
the
for
right
bringing
guy
us
yet.
here.
We'll just keep killing. There. Now we got the right guy. Just took a second. So we only have 3 of those left. We should be able to get to at least one of them. Now that I think about it, I don't think we have access to Emerald Graves yet. But we definitely have Exalted Plains. Alright. Let's see if we can jump right over there. We'll stay on task here. Exalted Plains. And it's way, way up there. Alright. I can't remember if there was something blocking us from getting up to that camp, or if we just haven't fully explored. Looks like there's still a lot of rifts and such we need to get, so let's head out there. I only have the one fast travel spot. I guess I could also fast travel to the Dalish camp. That's nice. Okay. 2 camps. There we go. So let's go Riverwatch, and I saw a Vivian mission down there. We'll take Cassandra, Vivian. Who else might have something? Mostly shards. And Dorian. Okay, there's a Venatori hiding up there. So Dorian, Cassandra, Vivian. Great. Riverwatch. I was sort of expecting it to allow me to select my party again there, but no problem. We'll find one of those change party horns in camp. Party horns? Why, that's what Iron Bull saves for his special occasions. These plains had better be exalted, or I'm going to be leaving a bad review. 4 stars. It's about the worst review I would ever leave.
Inquisitor.
Alright. Change party. We need Dorian, Cassandra, and the lovely Vivienne. Okay. So who is closest here? We also may have a couple of points to divvy up. Vivienne, yes. I cannot see that character name. Pardon me. I have to wait for it to pop up on the other screen. Alright. And checking the map. So Vivienne's probably closest. Then we can head up to Dorian's Venatori. And that will lead us to Cassandra's thing. Great. If, in fact, there is, a way through here. I wonder if it would be quicker even to go up from the Path of Flame camp, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I have got to wake up my vocal cords. Pardon my scratchy gruffness today. It's been one of those weekends. Filled to the brim with the scratchy gruffness. Sound Effects decided to join us again. Welcome back. Interesting. All right. Might be down here, or it might be on top of the ridge. I'm not sure. We'll try down here first. Andreel's Messenger. Lovely statue. Something I would put in my home. And then drape my bathrobes on, probably. Anybody still alive? Poke poke? Nope. Definitely not. The Scout's Journal journal is day soggy from the rains, but some entries can still be made out. Day 12, relieved Corporal Colin at the Bone Hill Scout Post. Not entirely happy about this change. This area sees no battle. Day 14, was correct in earlier prediction. Have only seen deer and rabbits. Killed a hare for food. Best keep stores high, just in case. Day 17, saw strange shapes wandering the hills at night. The enemy? They walked aimlessly with shambling gait. Best keep a quiver close by. Shambling gait? That's not good news. Alright, so somewhere in here there should be a tome. Perhaps in that fiery building. Or perhaps that one. Watch your head. Alright, here you go, Vivienne.
No crowd! No nobles! No Inquisition!
Apparently they didn't want us touching their book. Sorry, gentlemen, the book is mine. Did you just shoot me in my face with an arrow? What do you... How dare you? How very dare you? A Freeman missive. Jocelyn, I don't trust that Gordian fellow. He talks as though he's Orlesian, but I know he's not. I can hear it in his speech. Tell me you hear it, too. I wonder what he's doing on that rise. He's forbidden us from going there, but I might take a look in a couple nights. Let me know if you want in. Have you heard anything from the Emerald Graves? They say Duhaim? I'm not sure. Duhaim's gone there to lead the Freemen. Damn, I miss him. He was a good commander, a bastard, but fair. Cordially, Gus. Alright, let's grab this while we're... maybe it's up there. Maybe it's not grabbable. I was thinking it would be down that corridor, the Ocularum, but... it's probably up higher. We can still knock it out real quick here. Anytime, vocal cords. We're still waiting. So I think I can return to Vivian, but I'm assuming I have to do so at Skyhold. I can't just like, hey Vivian, how about them books? No, okay. I'll wait. A mosaic piece. But not quite the, slow rise to the top, I was hoping. A bit cliffy. Let's check around one more corner. And then, well, I'll just be forced to give up the entire endeavor, I guess. Oh, this doesn't necessarily look, what's the word? Escapable? Gotten myself into a bit of a sticky situation here. Dorian, your hand! Please, I beg of you, Dorian. Accept me into your loving arms. Ah, okay. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. We'll have to look for where that Ocularum is. My first instinct. Definitely no. Alright. So we should be headed back up north to Dorian's Venatori next. Let's try up here first, though. There it is. Can finally lay our peepers on it. Not sure why I'm still in combat all the way up here. Please stop being it. There you go. 5 shards, alright. There's one. One in the tower. I'm suspicious of these trees, but nothing seems to be popping out of them just yet. Alright, one in the ruins, one on the ridge. It's just like that old book, The Ruins, the Ridge, and the Wardrobe. Okay, got some shards scoped out. Let's head up to Dorian here. If there's any on the way, hurrah, but we're not really looking for shards just now. There's that rift. And Dorian's is all the way up there. Alright, so let's head for the rift. We'll try to then make our way north. Well, there's multiple rifts to the north. That's making it a little confusing. Oh well. think it's the one that's more eastward there that we're looking for. It's at least a little larger, meaning a little closer. Passing the zombie sandbags again. Hello, all. Alright, let's take this out, then we'll go check out what that exclamation point is. Lit me on fire, just when I was about to disrupt it. Alright. No, not that one. Whoa, camera. There you go. Get out of the firing line there. And close it. Alright, we're creeping up on level 14 there, it looks like. I'm gonna need to pick another power I want to go towards. I'm a little bit on the fence at the moment. And let's see if we can switch this quest objective now. Ah, and that quest down here, I almost forgot. Let's run back there. Dropped off on my minimap. Oh, I believe in you. All right. That wasn't very respectful of the dead. Wrong button. Treasure map. Somewhere near the Enavuris River. Two lovely stag statues bursting on the horizon. Okay, that sounds fantastic. We'll keep an eye out. Scratch our itch for a little rash vine here. As it's so concentrated. Ew. And now we should be able to go up. So we'll see if there's something blocking us here, and try to head right that way. That should be Dorian, rather. Dorian's last Venatori. Not Venatori's last Dorian. God forbid. I think that's that, like, fort, which is a much larger quest than most. But it's not the Fort Adamant we're after for the main quest, either. Seemingly down this canyon. Just following the white stag. I suppose that must be a hala? Is that what those statues we found in Orlais were? I'm assuming so. Couple of question marks. This is where the Riddler likes to hang out, apparently. Edward, is that you?
Valiant yet
I guess we don't have a rogue with us. That's a shame.
Over how I'll be remembered.
Sword
We'll have to
raised
come
high,
back.
Blue scarf dramatically fluttering in the wind, sun rising behind you.
Blue scarf. Why would I be wearing such a thing?
Such a lovely creature.
Work with me, it'll be fantastic.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you. Just behind the picket fence, wailing and screaming. Good, good. Alright, this might be what we're looking for here. I seem to remember that this whole map is split into like a north and south quadrant, and you need to do this clear the tunnel operation in order to get access to it. So let's unlock it now. That should get us to Cassandra. Hopefully we could still get to Dorian's here. I'm not sure. See if he's behind the rocks. Really get in here, Dorian. I'll hold him. You do the kicking. Alright, so now I think we can speak to both Vivian and Dorian back home. And we can get that war table operation going to unblock the North Quadrant to get to Cassandra. But let's see if there's a nearby... Ah, it's right behind it. That's the problem. So you do have to open that first before you can fast travel back to it. It's a bit of a problem. But no worries. I am assuming that that's in the locked off part. I don't know how far around I can get exactly. Let me try to get this unlocked. Oh, good, it is. There we go. So we'll just start back there. Obviously, that's where we came from. And otherwise, I think I can go talk to Vivian and Dorian. I won't delay. Always fun to be finishing up these companion side quests. I love the feeling of helping out your companions with their personal woes. As I've never, had actual companions in life to have that experience, it's thrilling. Wow. I'm hoping the war table operation is going to be one of those instant completes. It might even let us fast travel right back there, so we'll do that at the end after we've spoken to them. And maybe head right back here to polish off Cassandra's as well. We have plenty of time still at the moment. I finally woke up, thank goodness. Alright, so Dorian is in the library above Solus, Vivian is in the balcony just up there. Couldn't remember for a second. I think we can go this way. And we'll grab Dorian first. Dorian first, that's my motto.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
Oh, I'm sure we should. But it's hardly the time.
Happy to oblige. A taste of home, just for you.
Not just for me. Fun for the whole family.
Perhaps I should have invited some.
We were there. That's what counts. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
What does despair taste like? I imagine fruitcake, much like the taste of fruitcake, is despair. So he doesn't have anything special to say about the Venatori. That's fine. I didn't get like a quest objective for him. When I got all the books, it says return to Vivian, but I didn't get like a return to Dorian message, so maybe he's fine with it. Or maybe there's like a second part of his quest I'm forgetting. So how do I get up to the balcony? I guess I can go this way. I shouldn't have come back down. Oh, pardon me. These narrow stairwells, and me so girthy in the shoulders. Alright, I don't think I have to go another level up. I think I just have to go out here. And Vivian. I like your loot and your lion. And I'm not looting.
Inquisitor, I wonder if you might help me with a delicate situation.
Does it involve a
There is
stuck
an
zipper?
alchemical
Because
formula I
I'm
must complete, but I have been unable to obtain
quite
the
shy.
critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
I'm sorry to hear that. What is this you're making?
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
Okay. Okay. I don't mean to pry. I'll help you.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
My work deadlines eagerly await your success. Okay, so from the Exalted Plains. Interesting. Looking for a snowy wyvern. So let's head to the war table now. We'll get that blocked tunnel open. Which should be this one. It's been a bit since I've checked in with Josephine. Let's stop.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed in cold blood every day.
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
Did Celine know? That would make things even more complicated and scary.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
Oh, just that she was in danger.
Those loyal to her should have
Thought she knew specifically that Florian was working for Corypheus. I was like, then why are we still working with her?
Have secured us allies and favors alike.
Our dance was certainly the highlight. Oh,
My
yes.
favorite moment of the evening is still our waltz in the garden.
I could have danced with you for hours. We must do it again sometime.
I didn't mean that to be quite so steamy, but yeah. There you go, Josephine. I'm leading you on. I very much enjoyed our dance, was what I meant to say. Not, ooh. Oh, the dance that you and I did together was so the best part of my night. Oh, I'm sorry. Laying it on a little honey thick here. Finally got another Inquisition perk. I thought there was something we were going after. It's probably this. We need 4 points in the category. So let's go, oh, I'd like that too, though it would have helped us most in know that Orlais mission. Let's do arcane knowledge. I've been trying to collect the whole set there. It's a little less useful this deep in the game, but I like it still. Always useful. Alright, so Exalted Plains, we should have... I'm guessing this is it? Gain access to... I'm not even going to try. Gain access to the Grove. I'll wait for someone else to pronounce that before I butcher it wildly. Initial inspection, elven ruins, ancient, largely structurally unsound, mortar damp and crumbling, recent damage to load-bearing walls, claw marks. Our task will be to clear the loose rubble and reinforce the collapsed passageway for safety. I need 10 strong workers, 2 junior engineers, 2 security guards, 3 wagon loads of squared oak beam, and 170 kegs of brown ale. Obviously. Unrelated. That's something I need.
The sun will grow cold before she retires.
Alright, we have access to the northern part of the Exalted Plains now. So I don't think we need to take Dorian. Cassandra, yes. And I don't think we need to take Vivian. So let me mix it up just a little bit with a rogue. And that'll be great. See if they have any points to spend, too, while we're at it. Give me just 1 second here. Let me fix my controller, but it might glitch out. I'll be right back with you. Oh, good. I think it's fine. Every time I have my controller plugged in, I can hear this little, like, electric-y noise, just barely, in my headphones. Gets to be strange. So I have enough charge now. I've unplugged, but I wasn't sure what the consequences would be. So, tunnel clear. They've reinforced it stupendously. Remind me, Cole, specifically you, Cole, remind me to give them my kudos when we get back. That will be great. They'll appreciate that. So, new area. Seems a bit wild out here. Untouched. Also seems a bit healthy and dangerous, as far as the enemies are concerned. Poor Cole. He's just in the middle of it getting torn at by teeth and claws, and he shouted, "Ah, this hurts!" Sorry, Cole. Every battle a new existential crisis for Cole. Why? Why am I inhabiting a human body? This sucks. Oh, that's the question we all ask ourselves, Cole. They seem like very important research items, all. Ah, that's interesting. I picked up one of these wyvern hearts. And it says you can give Vivian the heart of a common wyvern. That's like part of it, but it must just be...
This would be a good
She'll say, "This is not what I need." I'm assuming. You have to get a more, rare... snowy wyvern, I'm guessing. Alright, we have this camp. They do look like some primeval cousins of ROUS's. Naked mole rats of unusual size. Oh, it's a lovely Lovely bit of stonework. Pity about the shattering. Alright, seems like this is the only way. Unless I'm completely missing something here. Ah, that makes more sense. I was wondering. Okay. Looks like a rift coming up. We have a fork in the road. I'm not sure where Cassandra's quest line is, if that's still what we're after. It doesn't look like it. Let's switch over to there. We'll come back around for the Snowy Wyvern. And I guess we're going this way then.
Everything was alive once. Some of it remembers.
I forgot to give them their points, too. There we go. And save it, just in case. I didn't know you could actually hit people with that fade step. I think that's the first time I've tried that. Unless it was just a coincidence with someone else's attack, that was very helpful. I should aim for folks more often. I usually just use that as an evasive move to get away from people, but in a pinch, very effective. Okay. It's not a huge concern, but okay. Moving on. This is gonna get our boots a little wet. No way around it. I don't seem to have a quest for any of this embryum, but who knows what might happen eventually. Well, that sounds like wings. Yep. Probably missed the good peak there, so sorry. But it sounds like we're getting close. That must be the Snowy Wyvern in question. The Crow Fens. Alright, headed to Cassandra's mission. Seems like we're gonna get into a bit of a tussle. Oh, good. He moved along. I'd love to avoid a tussle.
A rogue Templar.
That's great. Can freeze them with it, too.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Lovely. So we just have 2 rogue Templars left that Cassandra would dearly love to murder, as would we all. Okay. So we got that. We may as well take care of this rift we passed while we're here. Lovely smile. It's probably not a good idea to bring a whole troop of guys with me to the rift to have to fight along with the demons. Ah, this is definitely going to delay our road trip. Oh, good job, all. You just sleeping, though? Just taking a little nap. You guys gave up? There we go. The sound of the rift. It's unmistakable and close by. He got me. Surprise! So graceful. I wish I could be that kind of character class, whatever that is. Ice Dancer? Dancer of the Boreal Valley? Closing it up. Hold me closer, Icy Dancer. A figurine of a young Andraste. You can tell from the hope and innocence left in the eyes, which the artist captured quite accurately. Statues of old Andraste, you'll notice, have rather more bags under the eyes. Alright, that's just rash vine, obsidian. Don't think I need to go that way, really. Let's check over here. I don't know if Vivian cares. Like, I don't think this is the same sort of she wants to be here for it thing. I think she just wants a heart and she doesn't care how it happens, but maybe she should be with us. I'm not sure. One of those ponderances. There's a lot of stones under the water. I'm finding it difficult to navigate around. Yes, I'm still in combat somewhere. Holding me open. Okay. Oh. And a friend. Is it a good idea to stand in, like, waist-deep water with an enemy and cast chain lightning on them? Is that a good idea? I mean, so far it's worked out well for me, but... I think that was a bit overkill, but good, he's dead. Okay, what are we coming up on here? That is the center of the search area for her thing. The other rift is behind it, seemingly. So I guess if we hit a wyvern, we hit a wyvern. Which came first? The wyvern or the rift? There it is, way back there in the fog. Though what is that? I thought they were more like bluey in color. This looks more like, to my mind, a snowy wyvern, and maybe it's not that, like, high dragon over there? Let me see what this is. I thought for sure it was just going to be the biggest thing in the area, but maybe that's a further beastie for later. Because this one does look strange. I'm not sure if others have as well. Seems a little bit more healthy too, like its health is going down even slower. Rather regrettably, this seems unfair. It's just trying to get back to its feet. That's a bit more of a fair fight again. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, there's definitely a huge color difference between them. I wonder if this is what we're looking for. So I can skate by without having to fight a high dragon. Hey! I'll take it. Having one of his fainting spells again. There, alright. What do you got for me?
Your Inquisition grows.
It was never my Inquisition, Solas.
You did the brutal, thankless work of putting the wheels in motion. Do you feel
Snowy
no regret
wyvern
letting
art,
that power
perfect.
pass to another?
I did my part, but the power you describe was never mine to carry. I know myself, and I cannot be the leader we need. Thus, I have no regrets.
You surprise me again, Seeker.
Your opinion of me must be very low for me to surprise you so often.
Not low, but realistic. Very few, however honorable, release power they have won.
Alright, so let's check this out while we're up here. We should have what we need now. I'm trying to remember about that quest, like how it said when we picked up a common wyvern heart, it says you can give this to Vivian. I seem to remember, like, she won't tell you what she's making. It's some request she got from the Imperial Court. And it's not necessarily good. Like, I have sort of a weird memory that it might have been a mistake to do, and that one of the things you could do instead is give her the common wyvern heart so that the potion specifically doesn't work. Like, she won't be happy, but it may have an effect later. I can't remember if I'm just completely making that up. It's just like nagging at me in the back of my mind. So we'll probably still give her the true one, the snowy wyvern heart, and put our trust in Vivian, but it's not always the right thing to do. Subjectively. Offering to the Dreadwolf. The Dalish believe that Fenrel, the Dreadwolf, locked the gods of good and evil away, and only he walks free. Although they see him as a betrayer, elves still erect shrines to Fenrel. One imagines they do not revere him so much as seek to appease him, lest they draw his gaze. There's nothing more potent than the gaze of Fenrel. I hear wings. We'd better finish this up. Someone's getting agitated from the nearby fighting. Yikes. It's just floating around up there. Let's get to a position where we can monitor him while we fight. How about that? I'm finally learning. Instead of giving him the side eye. Been standing there. Huh. Is there a phase 3? Interesting. Ah, no. There wasn't a phase 3. It just wanted to spurt at us. Fair enough. Calm down, Yellowstone. Alright, so there's all sorts of clickety-clackety, whooshy-wingy sounds going on out there. I think he's tap dancing? I'm fairly certain this is Michael Flatley's dragon. Rhythmic. I enjoy it. Come down here and face me like a dragon. How far away is it flying exactly? Sometimes those dragons are like, you have to go poke them a little here, poke them a little there, and then they wind up back at their nest.
Ugh, that smell.
Huh, what is this? A bucket with quartz. It's the smell of quartz, Vivian. He's back. Okay, let's see if this is at all doable. It may be very, very advanced for where I am right now. 4 potions left. Alright. Not ideal. Pretty much completely immune to lightning. What a shame. How about one of these? Are you immune to this? Hilariously, the dragon's health bar is also directly behind my broadcast menu. So I can't really tell if we're doing any damage to it. And I can just barely see the name. Is it Gamorton? Storm Rider? There. I lock onto it. It switches the name and health bar. Alright, someone's dead. Sorry, Cole. So it is very likely that I should return to this later. We are getting a handful of our own ass here. Try to collect a little blood lotus so it's not a total wash. So we could definitely get him down to say half health throughout the course of this, but it would just be much easier to return later when we're doing more damage. But fun to see a high dragon battle there. Watch where I step. Scattered notes. Amazing creatures, dragons. Everyone I've encountered has had a unique personality. This one, for example, enjoys being around water. I saw her splashing about, a remarkable sight. I would have joined in her revels had Kalev not held me back. Ah, Kalev, good porter, but timid. I told him and the others dragons much prefer to eat beasts of the wilds rather than humans. Well, unfortunately, I was proven wrong. A day later, the creature turned away from a Gurgut to go after poor Kalev. I hope the brave little soul got to see the magnificent dome of her gullet. I'm certain it's like the inside of the Grand Cathedral. It's all fun and games to speculate about the inside of a dragon when you're not the one being eaten. Ah, what a sight it must have been for young Cavil. He's dead. He's the stomach acid and the crippling agony of it all. Just, oh. Do you have no empathy? Alright, we can probably fast travel out of here at this point. Very fun to know that there is a dragon there, and it looks like that's kind of the whole grove, kind of the whole secret area we got access to. So, let's see here. I'll be right back. 1 second. Alright, so sorry. Settling back in. So that's the completed operation. I'm not sure if that's behind the wall. It kind of must be. Let me just jump back here and we'll see if we can find it. Because I think I'm kind of at a dead end here. Alright, so, other fork in the road, I believe is where that other rift was. We went straight for Cassandra's thing, but let's clean this up. Alright. Oh, this looks nasty. Let's take care of that. There you go. Nowhere to stand in here. Down, boy. Ah, there's another ice mage back there, hiding from me. All right. The world, glittering like a jewel, safer than it's ever been. Thanks to our tireless efforts. Ah, I feel accomplished. It's not legal just to feel accomplished out of nowhere. You have to make some sort of, I feel accomplished. Kind of ease everyone into it. It's very important. There's a giant hand. Hello, giant hand. Thank you for this. I appreciate that. Mwah. Good little fingertips. All right. The dead hand. I shouldn't have kissed it. This great stone hand was something of a mystery. One assumes it is a piece broken off from a larger whole. And if so, judging by the size of that one hand, I imagine the entire sculpture to be, well, large enough to require the use of obscenities to describe it. Damn it. And thus I have only one question. Where is the rest of the statue? It is difficult to imagine how something so large could go missing. Where is the rest of the statue, Solus? Would you care to explain yourself? No, maybe he has nothing to do with this. That's fantastic. I like to think of the rifts as lime jello, the most evil of jello flavors. Close it! Close it! Oh, God! It's so sticky! There's a magical barrier down there. And some lag. Good. My two favorite things. Discovered the dead hand. This also is part of the dead hand? Interesting. Wonder if we'll find the rest of the statue. Alright, open fire. Let's give it a quick save. This looks like a puzzle chamber. Falandin, friend of the dead, guide. Oh, Falandin. In ancient times, the people were ageless and eternal, and instead of dying, would enter Euthenera, the long sleep, and walk the shifting paths beyond the veil with Falandin and his brother Dirthamen. Those elders would learn the secrets of dreams, and some returned to the people with newfound knowledge. But we quickened and became mortal, and those of the people who passed walked with Falandin into the beyond and never returned. If they took counsel with Dirthamen on their passage, his wisdom was lost, for it went with them into the beyond. For it went with them into the beyond also, and never came to the people. Okay. Then Fen'Harel caused the gods to be shut away from us, and those who passed no longer had Falon to guide them, and so we learned to lay our loved ones to rest with an oaken staff to keep them from faltering along the paths, and a cedar branch to scatter the ravens named Fear and Deceit, who were once servants of Dirthaman, now without a master. Fen'Harel really messed things up, didn't he? The whole world and its origins. Or did he? It's not the time. Alright. What is this? I can light the torch, but I can't unlight it. So I'm assuming light as many torches as I can. It seems to have moved one of those pillars into a lower position. The pillars all have wolves, except for this one, I guess, which the wolf has broken off of. Alright, so it is timed. There we go. That one went back, so lighting that torch again will lower this. Interesting. Let's see what else we have. A lever to pull. Okay, let's pull the lever, Kronk. Huh. Okay, so while the pillar is down, you can have him shoot and light up the trees. Which seemed to do something.
This area will be home to demons for ages to come.
So I'm guessing we need to lower the rest of the pillars so that the arrow can get into the trees. That one's probably a freebie. And he only moves clockwise, seemingly. So he may have to be in a specific position to start. Huh, do these also need to be lit up? We have more archers here, but not sure if those are part of it. I'll just concentrate on these four. Alright, that's the same pillar, seemingly. Let's try this one over here, while that's down. Goes a little further down, but probably not quite enough. There's another lever. Is there another torch? There is a torch in there. But how would I get to it? Alright, and there's the timer. Huh. Okay, let's see what this lever does. Aha! Took down these gates. So now if I can light this one... Probably don't want to get stuck in there. I'm assuming the gate comes back up eventually. Let's try that. One more over here. It might even be that I need to, like, have my characters spread out to do this a little faster. A little faster would be great. Alright. So now are the torches going to mess with a different pillar, or are they always just that pillar? So how would I lower the others? We're halfway there, but now it's confusing. Aha. Okay. So as long as someone's standing on this... Let me see, what is the... There's a button to, like... Hold position. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let me take, say, Cassandra. And hold position. Okay. It may be that it's like a command I have to give as me? Yeah, okay. So, you stand here, and I'll stand here with you, and then I'll give you the command. Why is it immediately going away? Huh. That's weird. It's like I'm telling him to do it, and then it gets rid of it instantly. Yeah, I can't really get it in time there. Now I have to go all the way back around, which is such a shame. Oh well. Oh, hello all. So nice to see you there in the chat. Thank you for the bits. That is lovely. Good morning all around. So we're definitely on the right path. We just have to figure out why it's clearing our hold position. Like, do I have to be in tactical camera? Will that help? Select Cassandra. Move there. And while you're moving there, I'm gonna... like, it just doesn't... Like, as soon as I switch away, it doesn't go for it. It doesn't actually make the, command. So what am I doing wrong there? Hold position. And it immediately clears itself. Alright, let me Google it. So sorry. I don't know. I must be missing something very, very simple. Hold position, not working. Okay, I'd set my crew up, and I'd tell them to hold position while I turned the requisite knobs and levers, and of course whoever I had set to stand near the lever for the Archer statue comes running over. Damn it, Solus, I told you to stay there! This sounds like me. This is what I'm looking for. Alright, so... I used to have this problem until I figured out how the hold position function works. You have to click hold position on every character. So here's an example. Move Solus to a spot, click hold position, switch to Cassandra, move to spot, click hold position. So it does seem like you can't do it as you, but we were trying this as her just as equally. I don't get it. You'd think the text would stay up if they were doing it. But I guess the text doesn't stay up. Maybe it's just, it gives you a hold position. Okay, cheese. So there is no indicator that it is working, is where I was going wrong. I assumed that there would be. So, now what is the last mechanism for the fourth tree? Assuming it has something to do with that. Does this lever take down both gates? I didn't check. It sure doesn't look like it. And there's something in there too, another lever in there. So it must be that I need to like get in there and pull that lever. But I have to have someone else do it. Okay, I see now. So I need to open this and get in there, and then close it while I'm in there, and it should hold. Let's try this again. So let's say we put Cassandra in here, and I'm going to trust the hold position function. Okay. Close her in. can open this one. And I'm guessing that has like a timer on it too. What does it open? Straight across. Nope. I think this is what we need. Let me see if I can get Solus in here real quick. Just in case I need the Inquisitor out there. Alright. You turn this. And that lowers the final pillar. So I just need to be able to have this held. Or very close to it, and then activate that. Maybe this is fine. So close. Should have gone a little faster there. Alright, so I need to bring this all the way back around, so sorry. I'm just about out of time, too. I'm hoping we can finish the puzzle here. Alright. So I'm just going to be a little quicker. Switch to Solus. Really think I need to hold anyone in here, but it would be good to have someone standing by the thing. Okay, Cole. Want to stand by the thing for me? So he's going to hold position there. I hope. Solus is going to hold position here. We're turning, we're turning. And pull. This is a very Fable dungeon sort of a reaction here. I like it. Alright, trees are open. Let's get Cassandra rescued real quick. Disengage. Let's just clear all commands. There we go. Clear commands. Rescue Cassandra. She's on that side. Reunited and it feels like blood. Wait. No, that's not right. Good to see you, Fenharel. Alright, we're immediately looting the sarcophagus. Sure. Bit morally questionable, but yeah, sure. A superb amulet of cunning. Ooh, that would be just my luck. The sarcophagus turns out to be a mimic. Ah! That's the sound I would make, if you were curious. Alright, I still have about 5 minutes here. Let's see what else we can find. I gotta be quick. But I wouldn't abandon you in this time of need. Strong Darkspawn group hidden away in here. I mean, this might not be the time to bring it up, but it's just you're taking forever to die. Is he immune to all of my lightning attacks? Why, Solus? I'm asking you specifically. Get out of here. Alright, a little bit of loot. And headed up.
What is it, Cole? Why the odd looks?
Light pastry with blueberries, sticky on your fingers, small hands reaching as Anthony tears his in half. But when you got to the kitchen, they were all gone.
Ah, yes. They are delicious, but do not last long.
I could get you one. The cooks don't see me.
Just because they don't see you doesn't mean it isn't theft.
Now that's like the first rule of theft. If they don't see you, it doesn't count. Alright, so we seem to have slipped out into the grove again here. We ended up back out here. Rather interestingly. So I'm hoping we didn't miss anything. That superb amulet of cunning must have been the big prize there, I guess. I was expecting a mosaic piece, at least. So we might want to go back through there at some point, just to make sure I didn't miss any side passages. However, out in the fresh air, I had better leave you now. Thank you so much for coming and adventuring with me again here. Hopefully I'll be able to get back into it this week and pick it up, because I'm having way too much fun. Looking forward to actually launching into that fortress battle too. I didn't want to have two main quests back to back. I wanted to put a little buffer in between it, so thank you for bearing with me. But maybe next session we can jump into that Adamant Fortress quest right away and get it done. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Solus. Thank you, Cole, wherever you're hiding. And I love you all. Enjoy your Wednesday. Be safe, please, please. And I will see you again soon. That is my vow. Bye for now.